Used to get on base like Wampy, yeah. Now we trying to ball out for my balls in here. We had to get into the DeLorean to go back in the past and make shit sweeter, yeah. Just like Martin McFly on the beat, he wanted to make sure his parents had a great seat and have a better meat. You feel what I'm saying, B? Cause, but yeah, welcome to this Throwback
Like,
Thursday, May 7th, 2026, episode 18 the future is now. I almost did an intro of my own shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the intro, but I'm I mixed it up with my intros on my own show, the D-Lo show, but I'm not solo. I'm here with Chad, Big Time Venom,
what's up?
Flux
What's
Capacitor
up?
in the background. So yeah, they had an intro kind of confused me because it had like a back and forth of us going back to the future. We need a roadmap. Like roads, we don't need roads. Like, what are you talking about?
Where
We
we're
just
going, we
followed
need,
them
bro.
hoes. There you go. You don't need roads. And then you hit me with the flux capacitor news. I know you need a certain amount of gigawatts, 1.21. Can I get a double of that? Can I times it by two?
The gigawatt. What the hell is a
And
gigawatt?
give me gigawatts? Can I get a what? I don't know. Yeah, flux capacitor news. All right, so let's go with this one. 3 real stories. So, if you have your flux capacity, I was watching The Outsiders. I'll start this with The Outsiders. I was watching The Outsiders. It's a it's a
Man, you know
book
how much
and
I
a
know is
movie where
Scott Hall.
I know. I'm surprised your old ass don't know this one, but it's a
You.
story about two gangs in the '60s, the Greasers and the Socs. Now, for the Greasers, they're a bunch of bandits of dudes with greasy hair and leather jackets and all this
Like the movie Grease.
greaser stuff. Yeah, like them. And then the Socs are the ones with the vest, slap vests. They got mustaches. They flip their hair. It's like two gangs. And one of the main guys who's a greaser, Soch. He kills a Soch because he was about his man's about to get killed. So he had to kill him. So he had to stow away he had to hide away. And this man gave one of the guys gave him like $50 for a whole week to hide out. And he bought a whole lot of stuff. So I'm thinking, was money like that back in the day? Like prices were just cheaper? Was the dollar stretched a lot more back in the olden days from what I see? Am I telling a fable? Or am I telling the truth? Yeah, because he had $50 and he bought a pack of cards, a big old book, some peanut butter jellies, bread, sandwiches, I said sandwiches, bologna, cheese. I'm like, damn, how the hell you get all this for $50? Shit, now that'll probably be like 60 today or 70. And the shit came out in 83. And I didn't know Tom Cruise was in that movie. Or Patrick Swayze. It tripped me out. Yeah, the prices on that joints back in the day was crazy good. All right. That really was on my head for a while. So let's go with this. Story. Let's see the technology can. All right. Let's get our topic of the week, which is if George McFly, what if he never punched Biff? Would he still be his little errand boy? Would it still be the same timeline that was before he went back in the past?
Yes,
Man,
because before Marty went back to 1955, George was basically Biff's little bitch. He did whatever the fuck he did, whatever Biff
yeah.
told him to do, and in the whole scenario when Marty was supposed or when George was supposed to punch Marty, Biff's little bitch boys took Marty and threw him in the band's trunk. So obviously Biff was there, and so George had to confront Biff instead of Marty. So if George
Mm.
not punched Biff, then none of that would ever happen. In lieu, George still would have been his bitch in the future.
Yeah, man. George. Curious George.
And his life never would have turned out the way it did when Marty came back to the future the
Oh,
first
that's
time.
for sure. Well, that's for sure. He would have.
And
He would
wouldn't
not
have,
have the new night truck. Nah. Yeah. For George, is there a way he could have stood up to Biff at that time period before?
no.
Or he
Before
just
he
too.
went back in 1955?
Yeah. Before he went back.
No.
Cause you could have just bullshitted him and said, "Hey man, I'll get him later," or something like that. Should've,
Now
should've.
there's no way that George from 1985 could have stood up to Biff. They both were kind of pieces of garbage anyway, but there's no way that especially if Biff was his supervisor,
Yeah.
there's no way that George could have stood up to Biff.
Hmm. There's no way he could have said, "Biff, lay off me, Biff."
No, because they life fucking hell at their job and probably as their next door neighbor too. I mean, he was already doing it with with the whole car thing, talking about if you're a car, you should pay for the damage. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, man, you using your car. I was like, yeah, that was crazy. I ain't never been.
Fucker, why should
That's
you be
crazy.
drinking open? Why should you be having an open container when open containers ain't supposed to be happening no way? Why you drinking beer in the car anyway?
Ain't gonna fuck my shit up. Right? You gonna mess up my car insurance. You gonna mess up my Geico, my Allstate. Ah,
He
that
talking about
sucks.
he talking about who's gonna take care of my cleaning bill. Bitch, who's gonna take care of my car? You're the one that wrecked it. Why should I pay for it?
Yeah, you ruined my whip, and I ain't want to be all in my And mine stuff saying I need to pay for it.
I'm not paying for shit.
You
They're
better
the
pay
ones
for
that pay it. You pay it.
it. You know what, George? You should have stood up for yourself at that moment. Because if you try to beat your ass, you can say, "Hey, you could have got workers' comp or boss's comp." Because if he's your boss, I mean, you might go to HR.
Not if they're not on the clock.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. So I had to tell him straight up, George, you gonna have to fight his ass or get George to or get a
But
Mario to bank Biff. But I'm curious, what would have been if Mari didn't get up at randomly at 12:30 to go meet Doc? Or if he never met Doc, we were supposed to meet him at that time. Because he was supposed to be there at 1:30, and what if he never woke up?
I
Because
mean,
Doc,
Doc
yeah.
called it, so he was gonna wake up anyway because he knew that Marty would forget or not set an alarm or whatever. So that's why he called him, because he had an idea that he would forget.
Might be slept through the call. Because, oh, snap, I got to get the Docs. I'm late for school. He had to run like he had to really run like her. But I think Doc dies. If Marty never made it, I think he's gone. He'll be without a dog because the dog would be still
Oh,
time traveling, sort of.
because then the Libyans would have never found him. They would have never gone to the mall to find him.
I thought it was on pursuit for him anyway because he had a
What happened?
he's gonna be pursued anyway by them because he had to do some
Yeah,
capping.
he stole the plutonium from them.
Yeah, he sold plutonium,
But
so
they went to the mall to find him. Who
yeah, because
knows
he
if
knew he was
he
a mad scientist.
would have been kept hot.
I mean, they had the AK machine guns ready for him.
Yeah,
I don't know if that motherfucker would have made it. I don't think it would have made it.
probably not.
Yeah, he's done. He's toast.
Still, I'm still bugged out at how the hell he got all them little ass pieces from that note put back together.
Yeah, no
That
kind of tape.
he
Right.
had no kind of tape. He had
No
he
kind
had
of
no
glue.
kind.
Yeah,
I
no
mean,
glue.
even Scotch tape, even the tape that's invisible, you couldn't see no tape on that motherfucker.
Oh, damn, I got my card. Okay. Yeah, it was none on there. I was curious how that came about because, yeah.
He just
And he
took it out,
stashed away, too.
unfolded it like it was never ripped.
Yeah, because he folded it in half and then he tore it. It's like, Marty, no, we can't have that happen. He made it imperative, like, no, we cannot
And
do
then,
that.
like last week, he did the same that goddamn thing that he told Marty not to do. And like I was telling Sizzle, Doc told Marty to not break, or not to disturb or break, or however he worded it, the space time continuum. And he did the exact thing he told Marty not to do in 55 or in 2015. He told
Or in
Marty
or
that.
85. Or in 1885. That man Doc was he was busy. He was getting busy in retirement.
Got something
He's,
all right.
they got a couple little somethings. Them little kids. You got two kids out of that one.
Yep.
Man,
And he told people. John Cena says his backlash announcement would shock the very foundation of the
oh
W.
fuck. He's either coming back from retirement or he's gonna be a GM or ambassador or some type of thing
He's
like that.
already an ambassador, I believe.
Yeah, I think they said at the end of the
I thought
at the end of
when
last year.
um when he retired back in December, they said at the beginning of the year that he resigned a contract and he's a new ambassador or something.
Yeah, he might have a new gig. So if you're gonna be GMing these things or the overseer,
Uh, Because I hope not, because I like Adam.
both Adams,
There's only
because
one Adam.
I mean, Shrew calls him British Adams. So I mean,
Well,
the
truth
only thing
is
difference they got hair. That's the only difference. One has hair, one doesn't have hair. I mean,
an idiot.
and glasses. One has no hair and glasses. The other has hair and is British. So British Adam. Mhm.
Like I said, truth is an idiot.
They made him an extra coon, so I'll just fucking around. But you know, they made him extra. But anyway,
I like the I don't like the British Adam as much as I like the regular Adam.
oh,
I've never liked British Adam that much.
oh, you never liked it.
That's not true.
Oh, so when he was casting on the indie, you were not feeling the Adam. You're not feeling the
No,
damn thing.
no,
He wasn't magnet. He was not magnetic for you enough for you.
no,
Magnanimous.
no.
His momentum did not take you to the next level.
No.
All right. The thing that did trip me out about that move is when Doc did reveal that letter. And Marty was like, "How the hell did you get it, Doc? What the hell? We time traveled. Yeah." It was extra. All right.
Yeah, he was really extra, all right.
Yeah, he was really like, "Yeah, we freaking did it, man. Yeah." It would have been a nice, smooth operation if they didn't have to wake up the next day.
Yeah, right.
Well, they woke up the next day, and Marty's family was all positive and peachy keen, and everything
Yeah,
was all
act like there was no problem at all.
fucking parents are skinny, freaking golfing in the morning. Like, who the fuck who golfs at 7 o'clock in the morning, B? Like, what we doing here?
Old ass people
Like,
older than me.
bro, like, who getting up at that time of the day to go and play ball? Like,
For real.
what? Who getting up that early? But I mean, that's some rich people activities, I guess. That's something not in my economic
For real.
period right now. So I guess. And then you have Biff polishing the new truck that Marty got. You know, everything was looking all hunky dory. And then he had his girl Jenny. You know, he was looking like he was about to have a good ass day.
Yep.
Until Doc came back and said, "We gotta save your future, son. We gotta go to 2015." Like, oh, you want to go into the future? Oh boy. Okay, so we go into the future. And the second question to kind of transition to that is, should Doc have let Marty kept the almanac instead of burning the son of a bitch? Or tell him to get a refund?
Take it back and get a refund.
That's what I would tell him.
Take that shit back and get a refund.
Like Marty, what are you doing? I just wanted to get some almanacs, Doc. Like, nah, B, no, you can't bring that. That you get your refund. That's the first thing I would have told him. Get a refund. Man, get your money back, G, because we not with that.
For real.
Because you're not going to fuck up my future. You're not going to swerve you're not going to make anything else, any of the issues what we have right now. So, that's the worst thing I got to tell him. Better put that thing back. Better get your
Put that
refund.
shit back. You better buy that Dustbuster instead, motherfucker.
Yeah, buy them one of them figurines over there. Buy one of them joints. Buy a bobblehead. Anything. Buy a soda. Could have bought a soda.
You could have got a
You know?
Pepsi.
Yeah. Or a Dr. Pepper or a Coke, You know what I'm saying? You could have got anything else. But you said, nah, I want a sports on it. You scheming. He knew what he was trying to do. Marty knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to take his book back to his time and do all what Biff would
He the
obviously
one.
do. Mm-hmm.
He the
I
one.
know.
He the one that said. He the one that said. He the one that said. Shit. I just lost my train of thought.
He was the one that suggested the idea.
Yep.
And I guess Biff must have been nosy enough to hear his ass. She's like, wait a minute.
Oh, the
He must have been nosy
almanac?
enough.
He the one. He the one that
Yeah.
suggested. He said maybe he started talking about taking back a souvenir, and then he was like maybe we can make a few bucks, and then Doc got all heated and was like, I didn't make the time machine for da 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 da. I made the time machine for da 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 da, and old Biff was standing around the corner, and he was like, Doc Brown made a time machine. And so that's when in
Yeah, he
number
was being
two,
nosy.
yeah, that's when in number two he stole the time machine and went back to 55. It's odd that he picked that day and gave himself that book, and then he came back, and then that's when he killed. That's when he died. That's when he killed himself in 2015 because he went
Yeah,
back and gave himself that book.
he evaporated into the atmosphere.
And he vaporized himself. He vaporized himself.
He evaporated. I was like, what the hell is this? Man, this way just disappeared. Like, what kind of shit is that? Go on. Nah, he knew he was going like, yeah, I don't know how he had a good ass hearing aid. He had a good hearing aid for him to hear all that. So he took the idea from Marty. So if Marty never bought that damn almanac, he probably wouldn't have thought that idea.
Yep.
And
Well, I mean, we could talk about a couple what if. What if? I mean, there's a few what ifs. What if young Jennifer didn't see old Jennifer? I mean, would there really be any consequence if that happened, or is that like not a real big deal?
I'm surprised Jennifer
that
didn't
is a big
evaporate when she
deal
saw
because
herself.
that is a big deal because if old Jennifer never saw young Jennifer, then old Biff would have never stole the time machine because that's when Biff stole the time machine and went back to the past. Because Marty wandered away.
Yeah, you think about it. Yeah.
Marty wandered away from the time machine because he saw that dog walking without a person walking the leash, and then Doc called him over to help him with Jennifer.
Yeah, because she got
the
police came up to her and it was like, yo, yeah, she got picked up by the cops. I remember that, and it was like,
she got picked up by 5-0 because Doc used that little gimmick thing on her, and he used too much on her and didn't have enough for his kid.
Yeah,
the
made her go to sleep
thing or whatever.
Yeah, knocked her out, and she woke up. I was like, "Oh, this is Jennifer. Oh, this is your
Yeah.
house.
And
Come
then
here."
5 took her back
Like,
to the crib and she was tripping.
she's like, "Oh my God, Mari and I were together, but why am I here?" So this is your house. This is your
I got
place where
married
you
in the
live at.
chapel of love.
Yeah, they had a nice little wedding reception, projections, and all that stuff. So at least it looked like a nice
Obviously,
ceremony.
she was obviously
Looking at
mad or upset or whatever because that's where she got married and she thought she'd have a bigger wedding and a better wedding reception, and she didn't think that Marty would have gotten that in that motorcycle in that accident that screwed up his hand with needles.
yeah. Needles. The name always tickles me. How you bully by a man named Needles?
The
Bell
only man
always
I
stress
know,
me.
the only people I know named Needles is somebody to call you Needle Dick.
Yeah, that was. Damn, that must be
For
why he
real.
got a nickname. He must got Needle Johnson. He must got Needle Johnson. I would have been curious. What if Jennifer met the junior and the other kids, their kids in the future? They met their mom from the past. I wonder how that happened because
I don't know. She was tripping though because
yeah,
they were yelling for mom and she was hiding. She was like, "Nuh-uh, I ain't trying to do all that." And then she found a hiding spot.
yeah, I would.
That would have tripped her
That's the
out.
one I would have wanted to find out.
And her kids. She saw her kids.
Right, see her future kids. She's and they're the same age. I think she would try to hang it with them and be like, let's kick it old school moms. Hang with the moms.
Yeah.
With a weird episode of some like an episode that could happen in Family Guy or something like that.
I hate that show.
Anyway, yeah, Mario, you should have stashed that almanac in his
House
pants or
Party,
something.
some shit.
He should have done that out the garbage and kept it in his shirt pocket or something, or folded that joint. I don't know, something,
Yeah.
or get a refund. I only do refunds back in 2015 because they got robots. It's all everything robotic. And like there's no cashier
I
in
mean
that city.
the woman in the fucking the woman in the store that that sold Marty the almanac was human. She could have gave him a refund.
Hmm. Hmm. No refunds allowed.
No
Yeah, they did
deposit,
have
no
that kind of
return.
some stores would be like no refunds, no returns. Yeah, but Marty, he knew he was really trying to get some money back in his younger days. He wanted to bring that back to his hometown.
Yeah, but see,
So
he was just being greedy and he was just mad because Biff got it before he did. He
that's
wouldn't be pissed if he did it instead of Biff, but he just got pissed because Biff did it first.
it's like that son of a bitch stole my idea. Mm. Like he stole my idea. I had that idea before. Mm. Krakatoa. Yeah, he took his idea and ran with it to the freaking
Yep,
bank. Really?
ran to the
Because
bank.
he made bank off that decision. There we go. Enchantment under the podcast. Oh, we got mail. Oh, we got mail. You got mail, Chad?
I didn't get
Yeah, you
mail.
got mail, Chad. Because it's
Where I got mail?
it says you got mail. It says enchantment under the pod. That's where we read email from Wish. Well, from the email that we got, it said Needles in Berlin and New Berlin. What the hell is that? If you could take the DeLorean to one NBA playoff game, which game would you choose?
Where? Wait, somebody for real sent that?
Yeah, someone actually said that. I was like, what?
Where?
NBA playoffs? Yeah,
Where?
he emailed. He emailed. He
Emailed you?
He emailed the question. Yeah, he emailed the other
show
site,
joint?
and he asked. Yeah, he asked the question: which playoff game, NBA playoff game, would I choose? Shit,
I could choose any playoff game.
Yeah, any playoff from the 1940s to 2026.
I could choose any playoff game.
Yeah. Any game that your heart desires. National Basketball Association playoff.
Damn, make me think, man.
It went back to 3.
I think, my man.
Best
You gonna make
3,
me think.
to 5.
Like doing shit.
Best of 7.
Wait, I get to go for one game. I get to go for the whole series.
I'll cheat to say series because I one game. I'm like, bro, it's NBA. You got to get the whole series.
I know you got to get the whole. You got to get the whole series, and especially if you got the DeLorean, and you can go back and forth to the
right.
to
You
the.
Right. You can go next day to next city. Boom, boom.
Any of the series,
and they only last a week.
Yeah. Well, not really, because they play every other day, don't they? So they get
week. Yes, a week. Week and a half. Yeah, week and a half.
So,
maybe two at the most.
So any series of the second three-peat with Jordan and the Bulls.
It says that. So 98.
Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman. Actually, no. I can't. You can help me with this, D-Lo, because I can't remember what series this is or what year this is, but you can help me. You remember the series where Kukoc was whining? Or Pippen was whining that Kukoc went in? Vice versa? You might have been like...
Was it 94? I'll say 94. I was thinking 94.
No, 94 Jordan played.
Was there. Yeah, because Jordan wasn't there. Because Toddy was the guy in 94. And they got Kukoc from the free agents.
I think he whined, or Pippen whined, talking about he didn't want to go in. I can't remember what game it was, though. Anyway,
I don't know. I can't remember who was playing, but I remember that
game where I would go to any series, any Chicago Bulls series in the second repeat with make it 97-98 with Jordan, Rodman, and a little white boy. They say white man can't jump, but that little white boy, John Paxson, can damn sure shoot threes.
That's all I say. Like, wait, passing dunks? I was like, wait, passing
dunks? I know that dude was 5 foot and he could dunk. He could dunk like Muggsy Bogues. All right,
Shout
now you
Muggsy, man. He from the city.
With both of us, or just for me?
Well, it's for both of us. All right.
All right.
So, any series. Damn. If I could affect the series change, um,
That's the series.
honestly, if I can change anything, like if I was given like the Marty dialogue, like I can switch things or have an event change. I'll go for the Bulls and Sixers 2012 and stop D Rose from getting his ACL torn. I would tell Tom Thibodeau with the help of a soup can, a couple of cans, and a string, and tell him get that Rose out the game. When we're up 12, the minute left, I will tell him the minute and a half left, get Derrick Rose out the game. Like, what you mean? No, just get him out the game. You're up 12. You're
Just get
good.
him out the.
You don't
You
need
don't need
him at this moment.
12. Get him out the goddamn game.
Get him out the game. You're up 12. You're Kirk Heinrich, Keith Bogans, and whoever the fuck else is on that team can finish this last minute and a half. Get D Rose out now, so I can prevent a tragedy from
Another thing
happening.
I would have done. This thing got nothing to do with dude's question. Well, it does kind of, but not the playoffs. Another thing I would do is keep Christian Leitner off the dream team.
Who would you replace him with?
Damn sure not Isaiah.
Isaiah Thomas.
No, not Isaiah Thomas. He's
Isaiah.
a little bitch. He still
ain't no,
bitches about the game to
ain't
this
no
day.
acting. Yo, they
Isaiah
probably have money on that. You probably get extra boost. You
What
probably get
happened?
extra boost off that. I know you get a little.
Oh,
He probably get a little extra money off that joint. I don't know what they pay a little extra for being on the Olympic team, but he probably mad at that. It's like, yo, I ain't get my money.
Magic Jordan and none of them wanted a white ass little Isaiah Thomas on that team, and he still blamed Jordan for him not being on that team. Jordan didn't have that kind of stroke back then.
Pause. They thought they did because it was big
Yeah, they thought
balls,
he
but I guess not.
had that stroke back then.
Hey, man. He thought he had it because he was the top dog in the league. Now,
Nah,
that's what
that was
that's what he was thinking.
Bird and everybody. He's not the top dog in the league. I mean, yeah. We're calling him Black G still. Why is it so dark there, D-Lo?
Cause I only got one light, and the one light is good. I need to get a charge. I need my charger. I need my charge for my phone. My phone about to die. So,
All right, go start.
I will, so hold it down for a minute too while
All right.
I come back.
All right. I'll have to think about something. Let's see. What are we gonna talk about? Let's see. Is there any other series that I would go to if I had the DeLorean? Any series in the history of basketball that I would go to, or if I could replace Christian Leitner on the '92 Dream Team, who would I replace him with? Anybody besides Christian Leitner? These are good questions. Let me see here. Was Who was playing back then that I could replace him with? Anybody got any ideas? Who's good enough? Who's good enough of a basketball player to replace Christian Leitner? A bullshit college player playing with the big boy in the Olympics. Think about that for a minute. College boy playing with the big boys in the Olympics instead of Isaiah Thomas. Just think about how sad that is for a minute. You had Leitner instead of Isaiah. That's pretty messed up, right? And Jordan's been blamed for the last 30 plus years for that shit. Now, Jordan has always had more stroke than LeBron, but Jordan has never had that much stroke. He did that much back in '92. I think eventually he would get that much stroke to possibly stop somebody from being on the team, but I don't think that he had that much stroke in '92.
Oh shit! I couldn't
There's
say that was.
all I can see is black ass. All right,
Hey, my
Killer, think about this.
What's up?
How sad is it that Christian Leitner was on the '92 Dream Team and Isaiah Thomas wasn't? You got a college boy playing, and Isaiah Thomas, who was on the Bad Boy Pistons, wasn't wasn't offered or accepted in on the damn team. Think about that for a minute. You got Christian Leitner, who didn't nobody like. Everybody was talking about how much they hate him.
Really? I
On
thought it was. I thought it was because he was a college kid. I thought it was because he was in
no,
college. See, I
everybody
didn't
talking
think.
about how he was hating him. You could go look it up videos on YouTube because I did that shit a while after a while. You go look up shit on YouTube about talking about I hate Christian Leitner or why do people hate Christian Leitner and
I thought it was a dude. Yeah,
versus
fuck
why
dude.
versus why Isaiah wasn't on the team. So you got Isaiah who was a former NBA champion who wasn't
2 times.
two-time champion who wasn't on the team who wasn't on the '92 Dream Team, and then you had Leitner who was on the team, was just a bratty ass college kid.
Hmm. Hmm. I
And
watched.
and
I,
and you could have at least put Isaiah on the team as a reserve on the bench, and you didn't even do that. So somebody must have had stroke somewhere, whether it was Jordan or Magic or somebody.
oh, who coached that team? Was it Chuck Daly, right?
I
Was
believe
it
so.
Daly
Yes,
that coached that team?
I believe so. Yes.
I'll say, did he ever had a conversation with bro? If he had to have a conversation with at least once, saying, "Yo, I was on the team." They
I
had
mean,
to.
Chuck Daly came out. If I
At least
remember
once.
correctly, Chuck Daly came out and said Jordan had nothing to do with, or none of the players had nothing to do with deciding whether Isaiah Thomas was on this team or not.
Hmm. Makes you think
Because
endorsements
Isaiah
could
still be
cause
true to
the
this day.
Pistons were not a good. Hmm. Yeah, because the Pistons, they were looked as the evil, the villains or the heels of that era, and they didn't want
I mean, I mean,
not
they,
nary remnants of it.
they were still heels going back to '88.
Yeah, they had beef for a
But
lot.
with
Yeah, they had beef for a long
Jordan's
time.
that
Yeah, they beat the piss out that boy.
they did, and
Turned
then
up
Jordan turned around and got hella more titles than Isaiah did.
and took over his city. Because I didn't know
Yep.
Detroit was Isaiah's from Detroit. So I think that's probably why he got beef for Jordan. More had to do with his hometown because he took his hometown right under his nose, and he had to play for his rival city. He had to play for the city that he used to root against, and he had to beat the city that he came from, and the guy that he wanted to be the guy that gives Chicago the amount of ties that he gave, but he wasn't draft that situation and nor traded to that
That good?
place.
No way.
I think that's the main reason why he got beef. From what I watched from mix of the Bad Boys documentary and The Last Dance, it's got more to do with his taking to Chicago.
Bad Boy documentary. Where's that at?
It was on E60. It was like 2010, 2011.
I never saw it. I think I saw E60s.
Yeah, that shit was good. It was. That's how I learned a little more about the Bad Boys from that documentary. Because I heard a little bit here and there,
but
nah, it was a good little documentary piece. Yeah,
but I'll be watching The Last Dance. I think I still have it all on my DVR from the last time it was on, but I have not ever seen the Bad Boy documentary.
It should be on Hulu because I remember I watched it not too long ago. It was like a few weeks ago. I ain't seen it in a while.
Bad Boy documentary.
Yeah, the Bad Boys, they on there. It should be on the DVR. Should be. Because I can just type in Bad Boys. And not easy enough. All right. We had a second one. We had a second one. We have two. We had a second one.
Damn.
For Lou and Lannon. Where the hell is Lannon at? Anyway.
There's a land in Wisconsin, I think.
Yeah, that's in your neck of the woods. Anyway. Oh! Ow. Try again with his face. Anyway, so Lannon asks, was the hoverboard a disappointment or not?
Lannon's his name, not the city.
There you go. I did read it right. You're right about that one. Lannon is his name. But anyway, that's take away the question.
The hoverboard was a disappointment or not?
Yeah, yes. Was it disappointing that it should have been more creative? Could it have been more detailed, futuristic?
I mean, I think the hoverboard was cool. I mean, could it have been better? Yeah, probably. But I mean, how the hell are you gonna make a skateboard look more futuristic than it did back in the '80s? Besides not having no wheels and have it fly.
Yeah, I thought for what it was decent. Probably a little more futuristic, a little more silver.
I mean, you can have it go. I still don't get the whole concept of why it didn't run on water without power.
That is a good concept. Yeah, I didn't get that either.
I didn't understand it.
Wasn't like it was battery operated or whatever. So that was a kind of an odd one.
Yeah, that kind of stumped me. But other than that, I mean, I thought the work was kind of creative. I don't think that for 2015 you can get much more creative than that. You're going from 85 to 2015, so that's what, 30 years into the future. 25, 30 years into the future. So you trying to figure out what you're going to do 30 years into the future, and it seems more realistic to have a skateboard fly, and that you just ride it through the air. But it does seem kind of odd that you know how you ride with your foot, and you use your foot against the ground to
push forward. Yeah.
Why? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of odd to be pushing the air, don't you think?
Yeah, he kept having to push it like he was on the floor on the ground. I did
Yeah.
find that a little odd.
So
Just like,
pushing the air and pushing the but and it not going over the water without power were the two things that I found strange. Other than that, I thought it was kind of creative. All right, my bad, D'Lo. Go ahead.
I see that. I would say the color, probably the color is probably why it didn't look futuristic. It kind of looked like something that would have been back in that time of period in that late 80s. So it had that flow of it looks like it's still kind of from the previous era, but it's still manageable to be in the future. If that makes sense. Kind of looks. I did find it interesting how he kept it in 1885. He kept it in the DeLorean. He was able to use that then. Very good. Yeah, it's a short answer. Yes. Why didn't it let in the water, man? Why did I have to use my foot as a push-up to drive my foot to go forward? I guess outside of that, you couldn't do no flips. You couldn't do you couldn't do no tricks. You couldn't kick flip. Couldn't do no moonsaults, somersaults, none of that, man.
Well, I mean, when Marty first got on it, he did tricks because he fell off the damn thing.
Yeah, because he had no
Remember,
balance.
he landed upside down.
Yeah, he had no
That
balance.
was some kind of trick.
He ain't know how to work it until he worked it. And that's how Biff had the weird sense of deja vu. Like, wait a minute, why is this so familiar?
Yeah.
The only thing missing was the manure. Yeah, but they
Yeah, but the manure was missing, but he got it nice right into the courthouse.
yeah, he did go to the big boy house. So yeah, Biff took L's in three different centuries.
He took L's in all of them.
Took L's in 3 different centuries. Went to jail in 2 different
Two
centuries.
different sets.
And then got married in the 40s. Oh man, he had a rough landing. He had a rough time.
And all three of them.
Yeah. Well, he'll be okay. He'll tough it out. He's a tough cookie. He'll be loved in the prison in the boys' yard. All right. Well, the DeLorean is about to be out of gas soon, and I had to choose between which sport to take with me. And in a shocking victory, shocker, baseball won. Baseball won the draw for cars I bring with me. So baseball wins. See, you got Hank Aaron, Ken Griffey Jr. Then you got Shohei Ohtani. Then you got your boy Aaron Judge. There you go.
I hate Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, you got to love Shohei Ohtani because he doesn't rock a Yankee uniform. He has no Yankee uniform.
First, making the 15 home runs.
If he wear a Yankee uniform, you'll be cheering for him like it was your homie.
But he ain't wearing no Yankee uniform, so I ain't got to worry about it.
Just because he beat your team in the World Series doesn't mean he's a hater, my guy.
Shut up.
Nah, I had a little store at Lucky Star. Dude used to talk like that. The dude always talking like that.
Are you opening cards now? I thought you still had cards from last week.
Oh no, I had to choose a sport, and I got I choose baseball this week.
Oh, all right.
The baseball season. I still got my NBA and others, but they at home. But yeah. All right, let's check out this game. Let's see how Detroit basketball and Cleveland are doing.
Yeah, how are they doing?
Okay, Pistons up 98-92 as we're in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. They say the
word.
Cavs, they say the Cavs is down 14 at one point, but they come back. They took a little bit of a lead in the fourth, but Detroit took that lead, and Cleveland has the ball, and they're down 6, so they need to
And
kick.
OKC and the Lakers just started, but
My boys about to get it started. We about to sweep their asses, man.
who? SGA?
Hell yeah, we about to sweep their ass, man. BTA. We spanked them, boy. We sloppy as fuck. You sloppy fuck.
Man, you ain't beat them as bad as the Knicks beat the Hawks.
Hey man, I'll take it, man. That
Or
was a slacker.
or as bad as
Mm.
or as bad as the Knicks beat the Sixers in the first game.
Yeah, that was a trouncing. I said, damn, son.
Yo, did you see the news the breaking news today where the Celtics and the Bucks are talking about swapping Giannis for Jalen?
Hell no. That's cat. They not doing that. They gonna want. They gonna first of all, the Bucks gonna want way more than just Jaylen Brown straight up. They're gonna want some picks. They gonna want some swaps. They want some cash. So they not
That
gonna
nigga
do that.
Jalen got in mad trouble too.
Yeah, because he was talking about on his he was talking about
On
his
the live stream after the game, he was trashing the refs.
Yeah, he's trashing the rest. Yeah, he was just saying like, yo, this.
He was saying dumb shit. Stephen A. and everybody was talking about, man, you need to shut your mouth.
I'll be all right. Well, I mean, I'm no Boston. I don't think they're gonna make any moves because they gotta stay under the salary cap. They paid both of them $300 million contracts, and you
I know.
want to have a roster around these guys? You're not gonna have a roster around these guys. That's why they had to trade Horford and Porzingis and Drew Holiday so they could stay under the cap. That's their dumbass thought. Thinking you can get minimum guys, but no, you need a whole roster. You can't just spend your bread on 2 guys. You got to spread the wealth around, so your other rotation be good.
But it's not. It's not gonna be.
Yeah, because they locked in for a few years. I know that Jalen got 3 years left of this deal, and Tatum I think he got 2, maybe 3. They're in the same ballpark for contracts. So that's their money management skills, not being smart, not being smart with your money. So that's their dumbass. And y'all keep wanting to fucking shoot 3-pointers all the damn time. That's
why you're not in the playoff, and people thinking that basketball is rigged. Because my therapist, she liked the Celtics, so I gotta fuck with her and be like, how about them Celtics? Because my Knicks are in the playoffs, and the Celtics ain't. And she's like, it's rigged. And I'm like, I'll bet you if the Celtics were in and the Knicks were out, you wouldn't say that. I'm like, Jalen just runs his damn mouth. He don't know how to keep it shut. He about to get suspended if he don't keep his goddamn mouth shut.
How ain't get suspended when the season over? What, they gonna suspend him to start the season next year? That's some weak ass shit. That's some.
They do that shit in football and basketball, football and baseball all the fucking time. They suspend you to play up.
They get fined. At most, they get fined. Hell no. Hell no.
They fine you and they suspend you to start the season if they feel like it.
I ain't never heard no shit, no getting suspended for or suspended games for that. I remember paid. The hell, that's crazy. That's nasty work, son. Hell,
I ain't say they was gonna do it. I'm just saying that he better watch his mouth. He's
Nah,
gonna
he
get
alright. You know,
fined again too.
Nope. Put down there then. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. Alright. Alright, time to show and tell. I don't know what you want to do.
We call this show and tell.
Yeah,
This
show and tell and show
is
and
the
tell.
show and tell section of the show. We each show 5 cards. And now Dealer's gonna show 5 cards from what
I
he
got
opened
that.
from that pack that he just opened. And
Well,
I'm
this
gonna
one I
show
got.
5 cards and I don't know what the fuck they're gonna be yet. So I'm fitting to put the phone down and watch D'Lo and figure out what cards I'm gonna show.
Okay, well, I got 36 cards in this pack, so I'm gonna do 6 for this one. I'm gonna do 6.
So you can do 6 this time and then 5 the rest until that pack is gone. Basically.
Now I'm gonna do 6 for all this because it's. I might as well keep it even. Keep it even, Steven. I don't know.
Yeah.
This one. So I don't want to confuse myself. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be easy though.
Yeah, keep it even, Stevens. So.
No, I mean it's gonna be easy to confuse yourself.
No, it's easy because I can just say, I did 6. Boom, I do 6. 6 on 6 on 6. So yeah, we do that. All right. That's some really interesting cards. Interesting. All right. Class message, then I'll get on. Cause yeah. Two to 4. Shouldn't be too long. All right. So let's start with my first card. Let me flip this person out real quick. All right. Our first guy is Adolis, the guy.
Aroldis Chapman?
No. Adolis Garcia from the Texas Rangers, but now he's on the Phillies. Adolis Garcia.
Or
Yeah.
so now he's being managed by Donnie Baseball.
Yeah, ain't you lucky bastard. Okay.
He is.
Yeah, he's kind of cool. All right, so on it says Adolis helped the Rangers go 16-9 in 2025 to climb back into the postseason picture. He opened them up for the 4 RBI day, then compiled a 9-game history that included 3 home runs. All right, I didn't know he was on the Cardinals. I never knew that. I thought he was always
He
on
was
the
what?
Rangers. I never knew he was on the St. Louis Cardinals.
Me neither.
I never knew. I'll say because he was okay. He signed with the Cardinals in 2017 and then got traded from the Cardinals in 2019, right before COVID. Okay. His season last year was kind of.
And what was his name?
Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia. I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Yeah. Last year, 19 home, 35 guys. He's team 394 slugging percentage.
That's not bad.
So, yeah, it's a solid season. Oh wow. I didn't know. Okay, that's what I thought. Adonis, he had a brother, Adonis Garcia. I thought I heard his name. He was on the Rays like a little few years back. I was wondering. I heard Garcia. I didn't know of his brother. And He's the godfather of Randy Rosarina's daughter.
Oh,
I didn't know that. Yo, the daughter's name is Rosarina.
that's her first name.
Yeah, that's her first name.
So then so her name is a Rosarena.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Stop lying. Her name is a Rosarena.
Yo, I ain't capping. That's wild as hell, man. Hey yo, he was in line. Oh shit. Oh damn. Damn. Okay. Well, shit. Well, if I get a Rosarina, we'll get more than him. We'll fucking whatever. But what's he doing this? All right, this year he's batting 246, 4 homers, and 13 RBIs so far with 32 hits. So not bad so far. And he was 1 for 4 tonight, so he got a hit at least.
Cool.
All right. Adolis, he got a hit tonight.
Oh, he's playing right now?
No, the game just ended and they got blasted 12-1. Just like the Pistons, they beat the Cavaliers 107-97. Detroit basketball is rolling hot. Nice. All right, let's go to our next card right here. Next card is a future Hall of Famer legend, Nolan Arenado. I know you know that name. Nolan. It's so weird seeing him in a Cardinals jersey. So weird. But he's another one of those Rockies guys that was really good, but they never really know how to be consistently build a team around him. Just like they did with Tulowitzki and Todd Helton and Carlos Gonzalez. But he's a Gold Glover. He's a Gold Glove phenom in a row from when he started to, I guess, since he left what's his face, but to the Cardinals, he was just a Gold Glove and rack him up. Oh, he's from Newport. His last year with the Cardinals, his worst year, where he played over 100 games, when he had 12 home runs, 52 RBIs, 95 hits. He batted 237. He has stolen bases. He stole 3 bases. It's a surprise.
Oh, yeah? In his whole career or just 1 year?
That last year. In his career, he has 31 total. And he's close in 2,000 hits. On here, it says 1921. So he's close to that 2,000 hit ledger. I think he can get that. I believe he can.
Probably.
He's really good. He can get that. Unless something tragic happens. And I don't think something will happen. Top of the morning. All right, let's go to my board, my team. All right. But Nolan, he's a good guy. He's a good third baseman. Probably the best, probably in the last decade at least. So, shout out to Nolan. All right. Next one. You should be kind of familiar with this guy. Oh, he's on the Diamondbacks. It's so weird on that one. He's on Arizona Diamondbacks, and so far, he's done okay so far. He's doing well so far. Yeah. He has 5 home runs, 31 hits so far. So he needs 48 more to get to that 2,000. So good with that. 17. Yeah. There we go. All right. Shoot. What the hell? Rafael Furcal. Oh God, Rafael Furcal. I haven't seen that name in a fucking long time. Next one, Rafael Devers from the San Francisco Giants. He used to be on the Boston Red Sox. but Boston couldn't pay him no more after this got rid of his ass last year. Yeah, last year. And he played 163 games last year. He played all the games in Boston, which was 73, and he played all 90 with the Giants. So he's the first man in a long time to play all 163 games, not 162. And the team that traded him away made the playoffs, and the team he got traded to didn't make the playoffs. But that was big for them in the 2018 squad. Last year, if you want to combine totals, he had 35 home runs, 109 RBIs, one stolen base, batted 254. Had a pretty interesting year last year. Not a bad year. So, Nolan. Oh, well, I said Nolan. But Rafi, I'm glad you're not in a Red Sox uniform. We ain't got to deal with your ass. So have fun in San Francisco. And just do that. Okay. Let's say Rafael Notch's first homer game in the Giants uniform on July 23rd, 2025, driving in 4 runs against Atlanta. After arriving via mid-June trade, he settled nicely into the top third of the order. She batting third. What you talking about? Oh, I didn't know this. His birthday is in October 24th, 96. Hey, okay, Rafi. I ain't know he was in the snake. I ain't know that. Where was that shit at? All right, there it is. Next one. We have some hardware to give out. Jose Altuve. We have another potential Hall of Famer. We know he's a little bit short. He's a short king, damn it. But he is the glue to the Houston Astros turn around in my lifetime. Because when I was getting a little more deep in the baseball, the Astros, they was mega ass. They was like he losing like 110, 20 games. They was cockeyed. They was ugh. They was,
and then he came along and they won because they cheated.
Well, I was gonna say they use different methods to
different
hits,
methods
but
to cheat.
I mean, you went out with it, say he cheated. So, I mean, he is 5'6", so could he have been the one that's not, involved in that stuff? But
they all got accused.
I don't know. Oh, well, his birthday was yesterday.
Only some of them got accused.
His birthday was yesterday. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Marque Venezuela. He's been loyal to the Astros since 2007. He was signed as a free agent on March 6, 2007. Has been with the team since then.
Good for him.
Since he was, so he's been loyal to the team. He's one of the few that hasn't moved, been traded, or move around, whatever the case.
They don't want to trade him, so they wouldn't trade him.
He led the league in hits 4 straight years from 2014 to 17. Led the league in stolen bases a couple times. Led the league in average 3 times. Last year, he showed a little more pop. He had 26 home runs, 77 RBIs, only stole 10 bases. He had 265, 156 hits, 80 runs scored, 24 doubles, and 1 triple. So, could he be in the Hall of Fame? Could he get in the Hall?
I hope not.
He ain't
probably.
Juice. He ain't getting no juice.
That we know of. But probably, probably not. He probably, I haven't heard nothing, so he might. I mean, there's tons of people that are in the Hall that that juiced that never got caught. I hear that. I hear people whining about that all day, every day.
Well,
People whining about that, talking about, well, what about this guy? What about that guy? They're in the hall and they juiced. Well, yeah, but they didn't get caught. Barry did. Mark did. Sammy did. Quit your whining.
yeah, man. And they're going and keep it going to the end of time, or until they can tap Brave on it at least. But so far he has 3 homers, 9 RBIs, a stolen base, and 32 hits so far. Why would you settle? Why would you settle for that 3? I know the numbers weren't. Whatever. Oh. All right, let's go. Next, we have one of my favorite players, my top 3 favorite players in this pack. And I was happy when I see this. Jose Ramirez from the Cleveland Indian Guardians. He's been lost since day one news. And I was able to see him live for a playoff game at least. He didn't hit the game-winning home run, but at least he brought the game-winning run. But at least we seen him play live and hit a home run. Thanks to me working there, too. So, shout out Jose.
God damn it.
Looking like Proposition Joe off of The Wire. And he had a good 2 cheesesteak subs. Or fish subs, whatever. Okay, Jose got a lot of stats. Last year, you had 30 home runs, 85 RBIs, 44 stolen bases. Rock a 283 average. I don't know how they do the slugging and shit, but yeah, but he had 168 hits, 103 runs, 34 doubles, and 3 triples. Okay, Jose, you coming up on you need to get your 1,000 RBIs, Jose. You need to get that shit.
For real?
He's currently at 963 on his career. He needs
right now.
He'll get. Yeah, he had 963 in his career. It's at now because currently he has 6 home runs and 14 RBIs so far. And 14 stolen bases? Damn, Jose. I didn't even think like that. He got his 300 career stolen base the other day. I did see that. So shout out to Jose for that. He's still making milestones.
Not bad. Shout out to you for getting that, Jose.
And he needs only 9 home runs to get to 300 home runs in his career. If he get those, if you want to wear guys to get 300 stolen bases.
You figure when motherfuckers be doing all that and be getting all that you be hearing their names a little bit more.
Nah,
when they be getting close to 300 home runs or whatever, you be hearing their names a lot more, and you don't.
It's because he in Cleveland, part of it. Because he in Cleveland, and they're not known for their victorious.
You know, if he was in a bigger market team, you'd be hearing about that shit all the time.
Oh hell yeah, I already knew about that. And so that's why you got to stay tapped in. That's why. Because there's always fake. Yeah. There's always guys out there that are hitters that don't get a lot of attention.
Yeah, a lot of them. You'd be like, wait, who the hell is that? He got 3,000 hits. And he's been around that long, and he's been around this long, and I don't know who the fuck he is.
Oh man. That's my dog Jose out there. He's gonna do his thing. All right. Now this last one is very interesting because you get teams So this one of the teams I got is the Philadelphia Phillies. So it shows the record from last year, 96-66, first in the East. It was really good at home, 55-26, but on the road it was 41-40, which is okay. It's a little bit above 500. The longest winning streak was 9. They had the team leaders. Trey Turner led the team in batting average. Kyle Schwarber led the team in home runs and RBIs. Jesus Luzardo led the team in wins. Christopher Sanchez led the team in ERA. And Schwarber had the longest home of the season. Cheesesteaks, the Liberty Bell, and postseason baseball. That's what Philadelphia does. The Phillies
Cheesesteaks are off the hook, and I heard the pretzels are good as fuck too.
I never tried a Philly pretzel. It sounds
Me either,
soft.
but I heard
Pat's
they were
was
good.
better. Pat's was good. I've been there. I had to do Pat's and Geno's. And it was. I get the edge to Pat's. Pat's got the edge for me.
I don't really eat pretzels.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. The Phillies tracked. What the hell? Phillies tracked. The way they said this is weird. Track toward October drama yet again in 2025, thanks to some big boppers such as Kyle Schwarber. I only laugh. Who launched 30 round trippers in the first half, and pitcher stars such as Zach Wheeler, Christopher Sanchez, Jesus Luzardo, and Ranger Suarez, who were among all the NL leaders in wins and strikeouts. Now, the last time they won the World Series was back in 2008. That's when they had Ryan Howard,
the Phillies,
Jimmy Rollins, Chase Utley. Yeah, that was the last time they won the World Series.
Damn.
And he had them boys: Shane Victorino, Placido Polanco.
Last time they were in the World Series was 2009 when the Yankees beat them, I think.
Yeah, they was trying to go back to back, but the Yankees, ruined that fantasy for them. So,
which is good.
That's their issues. So yeah. But they've been perennial playoff team. They was in my lifetime. They've been really good, and then they had a stretch
and they've been really bad. Word.
Well, yeah. When I got into baseball, they was always in the playoffs. It was a good team. After that Ryan Howard injury, they fell off. They fell off horribly at the Ryan Howard towards Achilles, and then they was bad for like a whole. They was mid from the rest of the 2010s. Then once they got Bryce, they got back into it. So pinstripes. So yeah, and then ever since they got Bryce, they've been consistently in the playoffs. LeBron limping. They be all right.
Come on.
So yeah, they've been a weird team to gauge the last decade. At least I seen them win something.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that Boston fired Cora and the coaching staff, and the Phillies wanted Cora, and Cora, and he wanted a extension, and they wouldn't give it to him. That's why Donnie Baseball got the interim job.
He wanted
Cora wanted Cora. The Phillies wanted Cora, and Cora wanted the contract he got now from Boston. Plus, he wants an extension, and the Phillies was like, no. So they gave the interim job to Donnie Baseball. Oh, and he wanted a raise. So Cora just got fired from Boston. This motherfucker wants a raise and a contract extension. And the Phillies was like, nope, see ya. And then they just made Donnie Baseball the interim manager.
Hmm.
See ya.
He said, "I want big money."
He was
He
like,
said,
peace out.
"I want money, man. You ain't giving me money. Get the hell out of my office."
But how I'm gonna give you money when you just got fired because you lasted in the AL East? Sorry ass.
That was on the Red Sox, man. I won the World Series and shit.
Even the sun shines on the dog's ass some days. Anybody can win the lottery.
I just need one chance, man. Just one. Just one.
Don't be so money hungry like the WWE or money grabbing or whatever.
You mean the
And maybe
WWF, the World Wrestling? You mean the World Wrestling Embezzlement?
yeah, them
I'm
too.
about to call they about to be called the World Wrestling Embezzlement.
Yeah, they be embezzling from everybody.
Embezzling the fuck
Yo,
out of
you know why they be cutting everybody's salaries, right?
Yeah, cut them in half, strip them down.
You know
Tie
why?
it up. Why is that?
Because they fitting to lose ESPN and Netflix.
I won't be surprised.
Because Netflix, they both very disappointed in what performance they're doing and the lack of performance. Because you know how Triple H and everybody supposed to talk them up, talk themselves up and whatnot. Oh, we the biggest, we the biggest sports entertainment company in the world. We gonna bring you crazy ass ratings. Da 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 da. And then they're like, okay, so they agree and they pay you $10 million and they don't do much better for the worldwide ratings than they did for the United States ratings being on USA. And they're doing so bad that they gotta put SmackDown back to 2 hours again because they can't afford to pay for 3 hours of TV.
It shouldn't have gone to 3 hours SmackDowns any damn way. It's a
No,
fucking
SmackDown is
tragedy.
boring. Should have stayed at 2. They can't make up their mind. They went to 3, then they went back to 2, and now they back to 3. Now they finna go back to 2.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
listen then.
D-Love, your
What's
call.
up?
Envelopes or box? I found this box the other day.
All right, show me the box.
All right, you want to see the box?
Yeah, show me the box.
All right. Because I don't even remember what the hell's in here neither, bro.
Yeah, show me the box.
I know it came from eBay because I recognized the blue tape. I had to order something. I just don't remember what the hell it was. Am I doing 5 cards or 6 cards a week or what? Out of the box until it's empty?
One show 5 or 6. Show the tricks.
You said show the tricks.
Yeah.
You want me to show some tricks? I can show some tricks.
If you can do a backflip, that'll be the biggest trick.
Oh, damn. What is it in here? It's packed full, dude. For real. What is it? Oh shit.
Hmm.
So nobody wanted to see that. That's boring. Let's
Hmm.
see what they are. All right, we're gonna go in the middle of the pack, so to speak. I'm gonna go through some of them before I show you, just to see what they are.
Okay.
Let's see here. What in the fuck? What in the fuck? Where did this come from?
Hmm.
All right. This is not actually a baseball card. It's a sticker. I don't, and to be honest, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you might not remember some of these players because they're old or older. D'Lo, I'm not sure.
Depends on
All
who you
right.
name. Okay.
Huh?
I said depends on who you name. Okay. But
All
go
right. So
ahead.
we're going to start with Andre Dawson.
I know Andre Dawson. He from the Cubs, right?
Yeah, well, he played on the Cubs, but here he on the Expos.
Oh, so you got exposed too. The fuck I got
This
my
is a 86, I think. 86 Fleer sticker.
okay. You said
86 Fleer sticker.
okay. They got him on the Expos jersey on that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. It don't give many like
Oh, man.
it don't give many oh, it's the 87 Fleer. It don't give many statistics or whatever. It says he's a dead pull hitter, a spray hitter,
Mhm.
whatever the hell that is. Fastball, breaking ball, and off speed hitter, a power hitter, and a singles hitter.
Good. Okay. Okay. Ain't he in the Hall of
That's
Fame
in
or
here
just in the
bugging the
Cubs
shit
Hall of
out of
Fame?
me. What happened?
Is he in the Hall of Fame or was he just in the Cubs Hall of Fame?
No, I think he now baseball Hall of Fame, dude. If he's not, he better be. He should be. All right, now here we go. I'm really not sure if you're
Okay.
gonna know this name. Get down, stupid. Get. This is a
Oh, I ain't.
1982 tops. Huh?
I just looked it up. He is good. Good.
I thought he was.
Good.
All
Good.
right, this is a 1982 tops Joe Negro.
He got a
He
brother
would
named
end up.
Phil.
Yeah,
He got a brother.
exactly.
Yeah, he got a brother.
They both pitched
Yeah.
for the Yankees, but later on in their career.
Damn, old as shit.
They old as hell. They
Damn.
both threw a knuckleball, but Phil threw it better than Joe, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Mm. Damn. It was throwing damn 300 wins? Shit.
Yeah, they both got 300 wins, I think, don't they?
Yeah, Steve Philly got Phil got 3 teams.
And I know they had a lot of strikeouts too. That was back when they actually let pitchers throw complete games, and they had 200 strikeouts in a year, or 300 strikeouts in a year.
All right, well, Joe got 200 wins, but that's still lit though. Hell yeah.
That's still lit.
Hell yeah.
All
A
right.
lot of
Now I
still
can't
wins.
believe I'm showing this card because everybody know I'm a diehard Yankee fan, but this is one of my
Mm,
top 5 favorite players of
mm,
all time.
okay.
I believe this is also an 82 tops. Carl Yastrzemski.
The
He plays
Stremmer.
right field for the Boston Red Sox. My nemesis.
Mm,
He's one of the only players on the Boston Red Sox that I like. One of my top 5 favorite players of all time.
mm,
I tell
mm.
this story all the time. My fondest memory of him will always be him looking up at Bucky Dent's home run in the 78 World Series, in the 78 one-game playoff to send the Yankees to the ALCS.
Mm, mm, a Yankee showing love to a Red Sox. I never thought I'd say it.
Let's see. Okay, so some of his highlights. I'm going to read some of his highlights. Tied All-Star game record for most hits game pinch hit a 3-run home run in 1975 All-Star game at Milwaukee. Batted .455, 5 for 11 versus the A's at 75 ALCS. And in the World Series, he hit 400, 10 for 25 with 2 doubles and 3 homers versus the Cardinals in the 67 World Series. Hit .310 with 4 RBIs versus the Reds in the 75 World Series. That's really good.
Pretty nice. Pretty impressive.
He was a Triple Crown winner, I believe, in 67 too. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it was 67 he won the Triple Crown.
I think it was because Miguel Cabrera, when he won, they kept hyping that up. It's like the last
Yeah.
time he had a Triple Crown winner was Carl Yastrzemski back in 1967. They kept hyping that shit like, damn.
Yeah.
But shout out my boy.
All right. Another one of my favorite players of all time. This player, well, this card got 2 players on it, but I'm only showing it for one. Rod Carew.
Rod, he can hit too. Boom.
Oh yeah, Rod Carew could hit like a motherfucker.
Bang. Wham bam fake man.
He played for a few teams, but for the few teams he played for, he damn sure could hit.
Hell yeah.
But
I know
unfortunately,
Who else he played for? I remember him in Minnesota. Where else he played for?
Yeah, this is for the California Angels.
Oh, wow, California. I knew it was somebody. I knew he played for another team. I just couldn't think of the name.
This is a check. It's a checklist on the back, so I can't tell you what other teams, but I could look it up.
Okay, I'm gonna look this shit up. Ooh.
I figured you would. He was playing back in the 60s, I think, late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, 67 to 85. Okay, he got 3,000 hits. Wow, he got 3,000 hits, only 92 home runs. That's tough.
That's it?
Yeah, only 92 home runs. Wow.
That's nuts, dude.
Right. I'm like, like moving more.
That's crazy. All right. Now here's another dope ass pitcher, in my opinion.
Damn.
One of the best pitchers to ever play the game.
328 average. Sheesh.
That's lifetime?
Yeah, that's his lifetime average. Damn.
That ain't bad, dude. That's pretty good. One of the all-time best pitchers in the Major League Baseball, Tom Seaver.
Okay, it's official.
He played
Okay.
for a bunch of teams.
I think it
But
was with
here
the
goes
Orioles too.
who? Seaver
Yeah, I think he was.
or
I could
Rod
be wrong.
Carew or Rod Carew?
Seaver. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Here goes some of his highlights real quick. All right. In the All Star
Okay.
game, he fanned 5 batters in 2 innings of action in the '68 All Star game at Houston. Has pitched in 8 All Star games during his career. In a championship series, he established championship series record for most strikeouts. 5 game series, 17 and 73. Was credited with a victory for the Mets versus the Braves in the '69 NLCS. Gained a win versus the Reds in '73 NL playoffs. In the World Series, he defeated the Orioles by 2-1 score in 10 innings in a 10-inning contest, fourth game of 1969 World Series.
Nice. And he didn't play. I thought he. And he didn't play for the boys. So
I didn't think so, but it's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But it's okay. He got the juice now. Oh, he's seen all of Fame, so that's different. What was the other guy on the card? She said it was 2 cards. A dual face Carter.
Oh, on Rod Carew, that was Ken Forsch.
Oh?
Ken Forsch.
Oh?
Never heard of him.
Never heard him.
I mean, I did, but
I was gonna say, you better force your way to tell me who he is, because
it's funny.
I never heard of him before.
You got jokes.
Shit,
I wish I knew where this box of cards came from, but I don't.
Can't feel surprise mate from wherever the fuck. All right, so
I got 3 more to go, right?
yeah, go get your last couple more. Then I'm just gonna look at this match card. 5 fucking matches, you son of a bitch. Lazy motherfucker, yo.
For real.
Hey, all right. What's your next one? We can do predictions.
Oh snap! I think I know who this is from now.
These nuts. Oh, Gotti. Gotti.
All right. Speaking of brothers, Phil Necro.
Hey, well, Phil. Hey, Phil.
Really? You gonna howl in here, you dumb shit?
Meow.
Phil, this is an 85 tops.
Oh, shit.
Damn, he was only in 32 games, but he pitched 315 innings.
Yeah, he
won
got a lot
16
of
games.
Yeah, he got a lot of freaking stats.
He do. This card go all the way back to 64, dude. This card go for 20 years. And they still couldn't fit all the stats on here.
Yeah, he was pitching a long ass time. Pitched 3 different decades. Sheesh. That ain't gonna happen nowadays, cause I don't think they did. They have minor leagues. They had to have minor leagues back in the day. I know that.
They had what?
They just minor leagues like AAA, AA.
Yeah, they did. They did. Okay, and then here we go with one of your kids, with one of your cats.
Oh snap! Jonesy.
Eddie Murray.
Okay. All right. Okay.
This is
All right.
85 Flair. Eddie Murray. Obviously with the Baltimore Orioles.
Mm-hmm.
He led the Orioles in 84 in homers with 29, ribbies with 110, and duplicated his 306 ER or 306 batting average from 83.
Hey. That's the legend Eddie Murray.
What's that, number 4?
That was 5. But...
All right, 5.
Okay, go. Eagle A.
All right, here we go. One more.
Just Blaze.
Pudge. Carlton
Rodriguez.
Fisk.
I thought it say Pudge Rodriguez.
The first Pudge. The most I remember from him is he hit the I think the go ahead home run in the 75 World Series.
Nice.
For Boston.
Why don't they call him Pudge Fisk? Pudge Fisk. They could have called him that.
I don't know. They just call him Pudge. They just call him all.
I don't know. I just realized they never really specified a Pudge. They just say Pudge. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So I guess it is.
So that's my 6 cards.
There you go. All right. Well, that'd be you have us a pay-per-view this weekend.
Yep.
So let's get it out the way because you only got 5 matches with your lazy ass.
Yeah, y'all being lazy as fuck, only booking 5 matches as usual. What's up with that bullshit?
About to change from World Wrestling Entertainment to World Wrestling Embezzlement because you're embezzling these fans.
And you're taking all their money and you're only giving them 5 matches instead of like 8. And the pay-per-views are still 5 fucking hours.
Right. And the first 2 matches are going to be ESPN2. The first 2 matches on the card going to be ESPN2.
You know why? Because they broke asses trying to get more people to buy shit.
But how you gonna have people intrigued to
buy?
Right. We didn't have 3
Let me ask you something.
After that.
Let me ask you something because I'm kind of confused. Do you gotta buy the do you gotta pay the subscription payment for ESPN and then buy the pay-per-view like I've been told? Or is it just one price?
I always seen it was just one price. If you had unlimited with the ESPN package, you're good.
Cause see, all I've been told is that you gotta pay for this dude.
I'll tell you, buying that $60 pay-per-views we get 5 matches, bro. That's crazy.
I'm saying, I mean, it's bad enough that it's $90 a night for WrestleMania.
That's bonkers right there, bro.
12 matches for $90, dude.
No, you gotta do it
twice. My fat ass ain't
do
paying that shit. My wife would never let me pay that shit, and she paid the bills. She's like, your fat ass ain't buying that. I don't give a fuck if WrestleMania come around once a year or not. Your fat ass ain't buying shit.
Hell no, like
you better get your fat ass out and work.
That's some ludicrous ass shit. $90 per
That's
night?
some bullshit, dude.
Fuck. Yeah, tripping, man. All right. We got Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. This should have happened at WrestleMania, but my arm.
I got
my
Seth.
Rib. I'm going with Breaker. Need a W's. Fuck. Stop bluffing, man. I got these feature casts up now for the casts I was watching start whittling out. So I'm going with Braun. All right, let's go
None
to
of you, none of
next
you
young.
motherfuckers ever listen to me, do you?
You got Trick Williams defending the U.S. title against Sami Zayn. Who you got in this one?
I got Trick.
There you go. I got Trick too. We're gonna whoop that Trick.
You gonna whoop that Trick?
Yes, indeed. All right, we have Io Sky versus Asuka in a singles match.
I got
Who
EO.
you got? This one breaks my heart too. I got with Io too.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it breaks my
Asuka.
heart. I never wanted to see this match, and I'm sorry.
I ain't want to
I
go
got to
with
fucking
Asuka.
say this. They should have kept Kyrie at least until the end of the goddamn storyline.
Yeah, at least let us have a little conclusion. At least
For
there's that
real.
conclusion.
And then somebody's lying. Somebody got it. Somebody's bullshitting somebody because they saying that Kyrie wanted to go home and that's why they released her. And Kyrie is saying I didn't want to go home.
Somebody lying.
That's just like that shit with Mickey James and her stuff ending up in the garbage bag at her crib.
I know. So disrespectful.
It
Yeah,
is.
bro. Yeah. Well, truth will come out someday. She'll probably tell her when she's more out of the woodwork.
I
Out
mean,
of the
I
wood.
believe her more than I believe WWE anyway.
Yeah, so,
I mean, why would she lie? I mean, WWE got plenty of reasons to lie. They don't want people to get off there. They don't want people to trip out on them like they did when they released New Day.
yeah. Or truth. Good thing they haven't got that type of response. Like the truth
I
one.
mean,
'Cause that
I mean,
yeah.
Keith asked a viable question. Can New Day sustain their um 7-digit income on the indies? No.
I'll they'll make some bread, but I don't know about
They gonna make dough. They definitely gonna make dough. Whether they go to AEW or whether they stay on they do indies or whatever. But they not gonna make no 7 figures on the indies. Motherfuckers ain't gonna pay that kind of money because it's too because they gonna say it's too expensive. And they're gonna be like, they was just on TV. We gonna wait until your prices are cheaper.
inflation is real. But get as much as you can, as best you can New Day.
Yep.
All right. So next we have what's the other fucking one? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. The Miz and Kit Wilson versus Danhausen and to be announced.
I got Danhausen and the mystery partner.
Who you think is the mystery partner?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen all the SmackDowns except last week's. I haven't seen last week's yet. I'm probably gonna watch that shit tonight before tomorrow night, before tomorrow's
I'm torn between two guys.
Who?
R-Truth and CM Punk. It's between
I
one of
don't
them fuckers. One of them.
I don't
It's
think
one
that
of
they're
them.
gonna have Punk do it because Punk is gonna I've been told he was gonna take a break along with AJ, and then I've been told that he was gonna do this um feud 3 years late with Cody, so I don't know what he's gonna do. And then Truth is a tag team partner or tag team with Damien, so why is Truth gonna be Danhausen's partner? But it still could happen. I mean, I mean, it's only a one-time thing, and they only going to be a tag team one time, right?
Yeah, so you can think it's Oscar, something like that. They fucking
Yeah,
housing is Oscar, some shit like that. But
yeah.
I'm going with you on the partner. Danhausen is partner. But I'm only guess Punk because they know each other and they're like from the same
Yeah.
area, whatever.
Yeah,
That's the only one I think.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go with you in this and do the same thing. I'm gonna say it's Punk too.
Yeah. Yeah, Truth's the first one, but if not, it's gonna be CM Punk because they gotta get him on SmackDown some way. I don't fucking
Yeah.
close way they can fucking do it, whatever. And then the main event: Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the World Heavyweight title. We're going with Roman, even though we've heard a lot of stuff about being pulled from dates and whatever. He was supposed to come to my city, man. He said no, he's not coming to the city. What the fuck? We get all the big motherfuckers in my city. We get the Brock Lesnar's, we get the Roman Reigns's, we get the John
Brock
Cena's.
was supposed to come here once. Brock was supposed to come here. That big ass bitch ain't never been here.
This motherfucker Brock Lesnar was on a live event, my nigga, the night before the Royal Rumble 2018. He came in, ran in on Braun Strowman and Kane, hitting him with F5s and suplexes. Come on,
I've been to a couple live events here, and yeah, they are a little more, you know, more homey and whatnot, but ain't no big names.
Came to fucking Baltimore. If you can't get Roman Reigns to show up on television in the city, we are underrated as a city in terms of notoriety.
Milwaukee is more underrated than you are.
Like we don't get the same love as New York or Philly or hell even Carolina. We don't get no kind of love like that.
Nope. Carolina got the what the fuck is it? The Greenville Coliseum or whatever. The Coliseum where the Georgia Championship Wrestling was at all them years back in the mid '80s.
We the base of Ring of Honor. We're kind of like a home base of Ring of Honor where they do all their they did all their tapings in the past. The old Ring of Honor, they used to do them at UMBC or like in Kingsville.
I remember.
Oh my god! But y'all not gonna have room for a whole month after this, man. Pack this
it's gonna be longer than that. That nigga's not coming back.
Pack this shit up
at all because it's exactly what I've been saying for all along. They TKO thinks that nigga's not worth the money that he's making because he's not. That nigga's not around that much to be making this $15 million base pay.
It's because they cut down these live events and they think they're still gonna get this pay, and they cut them live events by at least half or almost half,
or more.
Yeah, even more.
And it's not only that, but how Roman gonna get paid for live events when the nigga don't do live events? That's just like Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar don't do live events unless you pay him out your pocket. Vinnie Mac had to come out of his pocket a few years ago to pay Brock to come in and do live events, because Brock only did a certain amount of dates. So Vince came out of his pocket and paid him.
Yeah, man.
I mean, goddamn. What do you expect motherfuckers to do?
Yeah, they doing all the reverse of what they're trying to really move this UFC model to wrestling, but wrestling is way more connected to the crowd than UFC is. UFC, there's some connection to the crowd, but it's
there's some people that like both, like my son. My son likes both. There's some people like my old best friend who lives in New York. He's like he'll tell the once in a blue moon when he contacts me, he'll be like, "You still watch that shit, Chad? That you know that's fake, right?" And I say, "Just like that bullshit UFC, right?"
Yeah, I watch both. I probably watch wrestling a bit more, but I watch The Ultimate Fighter, and they don't really present a lot of personality, but they're more just trying to beat ass because it's real.
What in the UFC? Yeah, they ain't got no personality. They ain't got nothing. And in the WWE, at least they try and show personality. Sometimes they don't give a fuck. Roman don't give a fuck. He's just there to make money, like Kevin Nash said. That motherfucker used to say all day, every day, "I'm only here to make money. I don't give a fuck." He told me that shit when I met him in 14 when I went to WrestleCon.
So
I thought that dude,
money,
he was
man.
like, "Chad, what the fuck are you doing here?" I'm like, "Kevin, what the fuck are you doing here?"
I'm here to make some money, man.
He said, "I'm here to make money. What are you doing here?" I said, "I'm here to do the same shit. But I brought my kid."
He's like, yeah. So I feel you, man. I feel you, man.
Yo, here's
All
a
right.
goofy ass name. There's this dude that was on the A's back in '82. His name is Shooty Babbitt.
Shooty baby. Shoot on that.
Shooty Babbitt.
That's an interesting name. All right. Okay, we're gonna do some predictions for the WNBA. This will be the last thing. We're gonna do predictions.
The
'Cause
World Wrestling
WNBA
Embezzlement Company.
Yeah, World Wrestling Embezzlement. All right, but we got
They got embezzled from everybody because they losing their ass on the deal they made with the old man. Yo, I should put a poll up. Should Vinnie Mac buy the WWE back or not?
You might as well. You might as well. All right. Game 3's tomorrow. Got a pair of game 3's.
Oh snap!
All right, we're gonna get out of here
Wait,
like 3 minutes.
is the OKC game over now?
No, it's still second quarter.
Oh wait, the
Lakers
Pistons
up.
game is over now because you said there was only 2 minutes left, right?
Yeah, Detroit won 107-97. They done.
Oh
They done
shit!
did that. And Lakers
And
up
who did they beat?
52-49. Cleveland. LeBron's old team. Stay there.
Mm-hmm. And now we got LeBron's team now against OKC, and what score that game?
52-49. Lakers ahead. Oh hell no, fellas. We gotta
Wow.
get that gotta turn it around, fellas.
You got to put that shit in check, dude. You can't have LeBron's team winning. I told you what the analysts on TV be saying, right?
What analysts? It's like a lot
About
of about
LeBron. About LeBron. They be
What about
saying
LeBron?
they be saying LeBron. They say like on Get Up and some on First Take, they be saying, you know, Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. But if
I mean,
LeBron,
they had this shit every day. B. They talk about that fucking thing every goddamn day. B. I'm like, damn, can y'all
I
talk about
know.
anything else differently? Be like, damn.
I know that's just like when they talk about football, all they do is talk about motherfucking Dallas Cowgirls.
Yeah, like there's like other so many things y'all could talk about in the NBA.
I
Y'all
know.
gotta talk about
They
LeBron and
they don't never
Jordan.
talk about the Baltimore Ravens. They don't never talk about the Green Bay Packers. They only talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers because Aaron Rodgers went on that fucking team.
Right. The same with the Bills.
Before he went on that team, they never talked about Pittsburgh. You know, they don't never talk about nobody but the Dallas Cowgirls. Then they talked about Green Bay for a minute because they got Micah Parsons, but then they stopped talking about Green Bay. They don't be talking about shit.
Kansas City for a little bit because they had Pat, but only because they got Patrick. And same with Buffalo. They only talk about the Bills because of Josh Allen.
Man, they only talk about KC because of Patty and because Patty's injured. Patty need to go away from football.
Damn, let's say you need to go away. Damn.
I hate Patty. Patty need to get injured and get hurt and go home.
Damn.
Just like Seabiscuit.
Compare Patrick Mahomes out of Flair. Oh my
I ain't
god.
comparing them. I'm just saying they need to
Oh
disappear.
my god. Your level of anger for them. I didn't think you had this type of anger for fucking Patrick. Good God.
Man,
Anyway. All right. All right, we'll do a couple games for the WNBA because their season starts tomorrow.
man,
And that's it.
I don't know much about the WNBA, dude.
I know you know about fucking Reese and Clark. Well,
Yeah, I know about Reese Clark.
and that's it. And that's all.
No, I might know a little bit more, but that's it. I don't know. I don't know as much about the WNBA as I do the NBA, but just like I don't know as much about college football as I do the NFL.
Right first. All right, then we'll skip the W. All right, I think
We don't
W
have
it.
to.
'Cause-
We didn't make no
All right,
picks for the playoffs, so did we?
all right. Well, I guess we'll do pair game threes tomorrow. I guess we'll do game threes for the weekend. I guess. All right, so six. That's prom. Six is the Knicks for game three. Who you got?
Knicks.
I'm gonna go Sixers.
They're gonna go up 3-0.
2-1. And then
Yeah, you
Timberwolves
know
with
how many people
Spurs.
thought that they was gonna tie that the Sixers were gonna tie it and it was gonna be 1-1. That didn't happen.
I ain't mad at it doing that. Wolves and Spurs. How you feel?
What's that game at, or what's that series at?
They are in Minnesota or Minneapolis. What's one called? Not far from your home city.
No, what?
Oh, they tied up
What?
at 1.
And who is it? The Bulls and the Timberwolves.
The Wolves and the Spurs. Ooh,
The Wolves and the Spurs. I got the
yeah,
Spurs.
got Spurs too. And then Sunday we have Pistons and Cavaliers. I'm gonna go with the Cavs on that one. Then they can hold the fort.
What the hell? Um,
Mm,
I'll go with the Cavs in that game.
okay. All right. Then OKC and LA and Los Angeles.
OKC.
I'm going OKC too. Come on, fellas. All right, that's it for the show. We're a little bit over, but my joint about to die.
But
Yeah, well, closes out, Chadwick.
all right. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the email questions. Keep emailing questions in. We appreciate the questions and people watching the show. For the D-Lo show, I'm Chad, Big Ton. Tune in Saturday at 3 Eastern, 2 Central for Roundtable Wrestling, hopefully. Make sure you check out Great Scott Sports Cards, the Big Ton Entertainment Network, our new website, the Big Ton Entertainment Network .wix.com. Midwest Wrestling Collectibles on Facebook. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for staying and watching us. We'll see you around the way. Peace.
Adios, muchachos.